Hello and welcome. This is 2022 Topps Chrome Update Series 12 box full case PYT 77. We have a bounty of $8,300. The bounty is for anyone who wants Superfractor Auto, and it is awarded in group break credit. We do have a few teams left. If anybody wants any of them, let me know. If anybody wants a kill price, you can also let me know. I'm going to start to open them because there's a lot of packs. At the end, if we get rid of all the small teams, we can do some type of filler for the Rays or anything else that's left over. Hey. It's 11 o'clock. I haven't opened anything yet. That's why I put everything else that was on the screen, so everybody can still attack the breaks that are next. And we'll just hang out with this for a very long while. I don't know the answer for sure, but we did them for drafts, so I'm assuming so. We're just going to have to wait a little while for sorting and shipping to get caught up because we already have like 60 cases worth of stuff that we're going to probably do in the first couple days. So it's going to make us a little behind, and the player breaks take a lot longer to sort. So I'm assuming after like maybe a week or two, then they'll do it. But they're definitely not going to do it in the first weekend. You know me. I can do it. I can fill it. To be honest, I think it takes like me 45 minutes to open all these things. So we'll have plenty of time to buy the teams. And then if we don't, we'll do what Cisco said. I think all the teams will come off except for maybe the Astros and probably not the Rays. And then we can just either filler those or something. Yes, they're all outside Blaz 1. There's a bunch of them. Okay. If you want to know the box number to write it down, it's right there. Thank you. I threw it on the floor right there. And then I have to take my jacket off because it is warm. Hi. This is the first time I ever wore a hat breaking. I feel like you can't wear a hat and glasses at the same time. Now we have on a baseball shirt. We're all ready to go. I should probably kill it from the back end. That way, if you guys drop in chat, they're yours. But every now and then I can refresh to see if anyone bought anything. Where are we at here? Refresh. I think I did the math on this before and I was wrong on how many packs it was, but it was like 1 million. 24 times 12. 1 million. What do you mean soaring in pack prices? I don't know what that means. Like, I assume what it means, but I don't know what it specifically means for this product. Be a aggressive. Be aggressive. He gets paid tonight. It's payday. That's a weird payday. Monday night, Tuesday morning. Oh, so you weren't talking about this specific product. I thought you were talking about this product. I was like, I don't understand about the pack prices for this product. Yes. All Bowmans are. The 3 Bowman releases of the year, Hobby, Draft, like Chrome, Draft, and Bowman, they're always, like, absurd in popularity. Yeah, we'll still be on at midnight. I'm not telling anybody they need to buy. I just wanted to open cards. So I started opening this because it's the closest thing we have. And don't give me something to do. Keep me busy. Wee. Wee. Not to mention, we're only the 6th of the way done. Hi, Custom. I am. It's game day. All of my teams won yesterday. They covered tuck line, run line, and spread. And today's the ninth game. They're on the road. And they're going to win.
Wait, so you were just looking for the regular TCU box?
That's what I said. Top Scrum Update.
I thought you said like the series Top Scrum thing.
Well, it's called Top Scrum Update Series, but
Oh.
Top Scrum Update Series.
Oh. Oh.
I don't know where anything is.
I never.
I don't know why it boggles my brain that the sealed cases don't say what they are on the outside just naturally. Like, I understand you do your best to write down what it is, and some of them yesterday I noticed had stickers on them, but it's like when you have X amount of products, we'll call it 50 products, why in the world would they not be labeled from the factory?
I think I heard that they were trying to like stop fraud or people stealing, but
Yes, they're trying to stop people stealing, but that's why people shouldn't ship them in their cases. They need to double box them, like we do, and then it's not relevant.
Yeah.
But yes.
Exactly.
Because if it just says football, it's the same, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, the new Panini boxes, what's the difference? Be honest.
Terrible. Nobody knows what they're opening until it's too late.
It will be funny, Efer, though, if I get all 12 of these boxes open, and we're still sitting with, like, 6 teams. That'll be kind of rough. Let's see if anything came off. Now that we're 3 boxes in. Doesn't look like anything came off yet. Shocker. If you guys are just now tuning in, I have a giveaway on my Instagram. Go check it out. Giveaway on the Instagram. Giants. Alright, let me take them out. Giants. 29. Push dog. What's the number? 58. Push dog. 58. I'm actually going to kill this break because that way I don't have to keep looking over and over again. 39. The Tigers are off. Thank you, Gimlor. 79, 24, 49, Athletics. 49 and 149. Perfect. Let me send an email. Get more. Perfect. Alright, I killed it out of the store, so if anybody wants anything, let me know. Reds, please, for Sports Card Vault. Yep. Reds, Sports Card Vault. Bang, bang. Alright, we emailed everybody. We are good. They have the second best record in baseball, even though Cruz got hurt. I didn't realize that. How long's Cruz supposed to be out for? I saw he broke his ankle. What are they, second best behind the Rays? That's exciting. I don't think so. Do you have like a brother or a sister or a friend or a kid that has Instagram? And then you can have them comment. I'm not sure how it works. Because I can't even have you just guess, because then if someone else guesses the same number, they're not going to realize that you guessed first. And for transparency reasons, everybody has to see the guesses. Yes. We do giveaways all the time between Twitter and Instagram. And yeah, that way you can follow our social media. It's free. It's free. 4 months. That's all he's out for. That's a long time in baseball. Sad story. I like him. But hey, it's cool that the team can hold their own without him. That's kind of cool. I used to like, who was it, McCutcheon? That played for them. How are the Athletics there? I feel like not very many people, aside from Noah, are... I don't know many people aside from Noah that are a fan of the Athletics. I think Oakland is just not a very sports-loving city. That is my read on the situation. That is my read. Alright, that's what the rest of the screen looks like. And here's the details to the box giveaway. It's a hockey box, so you probably don't care, but... Anybody want any other teams? We're almost halfway open. I'm going to check a couple payments when I'm done with this, so we'll be halfway open. It is so hot here in the last, like, week or two. Like, it's so hot here that even indoors in the air conditioning, it's hot. Except for in this building. But yes, Michigan probably has very interesting weather. How's your other stuff going? When I was looking at houses here, when I first moved here, there were like I understand it gets cold during the winter, but there were like fireplaces here. And I'm from Miami, so I thought that was so weird. Like when I lived in Boston, obviously it made sense, but the fireplaces in Las Vegas always threw me off. Alright, I'm going to go check some payments. Then we'll open the other 6. Astros, Gem Mint. Thank you. How you been? I don't know if you know this, we're going to revive the Instagram soon. We're going to revive the Instagram. Alright, what was I doing? Checking payments. Alright, I have a few teams left while I'm sitting here. If anybody wants any of them, we'll probably do a filler for the Rays. We'll probably do a filler for the Rays. Alright. That's not us, that's not us, not us, not us. Sports Card Vault is good. He's in here somewhere. There he is. Good. Austin S. Savage. David Huff. Kush Dog, let me know how you sent. Or I can just go look. I would have to know how much they cost first. The Giants, 29. Now I know what I'm looking for. 29. 29. Alright, we are good. 29. Alright, Gem Mint, you're good. So Kush Dog's the only one we're waiting on, and we have 4 teams left. 4 teams left. I can move myself now. Jim Mint, do you have someone that still is interested in the buyback cards? Because I notice you always have those 2 teams. What does that mean? I don't know what a meta is. PayPal, thank you. You're good. You are good. Everybody is paid. 4 teams left. Remember, we have a bounty. It's $8,300 in group break credit. I hit the last bounty on this channel for Topps Chrome Sapphire update. Okay. That makes more sense. I just thought it was coincidence in the last like 3 breaks or so. I saw that you still had those. I was like, I wonder if he has like some local card shop that's still LCS that's still buying them or something. Because those were really, really, I don't know if good deal is the right word, but really, really like plus EV when they were still doing the buybacks. Mets, perfect. Oh, Mets still open. Got it. Give me a second in the spotlight. Are you a new customer? Or are you an existing customer? Alright, Josh wants the Mets. Josh kissed Kistler. I'll make you a deal. I'll do 130 on the Rays, and when you email your address, your shipping address, to shipping at the Blez, I will give you a discount code for 10% off your first purchase. That way we can confirm your address. You'll get a discount code for your first time use, which I'm not even going to count as right now, and I'll give you the Rays for 130. Let me know if you want to do that. All right, you're good, Josh. I don't know where I put your name, but yep, good. Deal? Okay. Let me mod you. We have PayPal, which is orders at theblez.com. That's PayPal. Then Blez IG is Venmo. And our website, it takes a little longer if you've never signed up before, but if at some point you want to sign up for that, you can pay credit card and stuff, and you can buy all the teams in the screen on the website. What you did is called a direct, and that's fine. Some people prefer that, but a lot of people, they like buying their teams in advance to ensure they get the teams they want, so they go through the website. So yeah. We decided 130. Just let me know how you're sending. And again, confirm your email address with our shipping team. Let them know, hey, I joined a break with Sarah on Blez Baseball, and she said I could get a discount code for a new user. Thank you. Welcome to Blez. All right. That makes the Rays off. in the spotlight. And you have a unique username, so I like you already. Nobody will get confused and shipping. Everything is good. Who wants a kill for 59? Let me know if anybody wants to kill for 59. If you have any questions, spotlight, let me know. What does that mean? I want to be your card wifey. What does that entail? I don't know why I just got so excited. I cannot do 10. 10 is crazy. It's too big of a percentage because everybody else is paying full price. If you want Oakland, you can have them for 13, which is more than fair. You have no idea what it includes. Well, that's even better. Yes, I will be your card wifey. I'm excited, actually. I've never been somebody's card wifey. Do you have a real wifey I need to watch out for? Yes, your girl B. Jordan is very naive. All right, Josh, they're yours. All right, who wants the Phillies for 43? Okay, as long as you don't have a real wifey that's gonna come beat me up or drop nasty hate comments in my Instagram, I will be your card wifey. It's official. It is official. Josh. 13. Bang, bang, bang. Alright, so I have one team left. What did we say? We said 43, and then I have to check a couple of payments. I think it's funny that you asked me, and then I asked what it consists of. I said yes. I was like, oh, what does this consist of? And your response is no clue. That was good. The good news is I still have 4 boxes to open, so we have plenty of time to sell the Phillies. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of the Phillies either. But I don't know why. I actually do know why, but it's a dumb reason, so. Does anyone know B. Jordan's least favorite team? She has one team in all of professional sports. That's her least favorite. If you can guess it, I'll give you 15 in credit. You have till I'm done opening all 4 of these boxes. 1 guess per person. If you guess B. Jordan's least favorite team, I will give you 15 in credit. 1 guess per person. You have till I'm done opening the 4 boxes. It is not the Yankees. But that's a good guess, seeing as I'm a Red Sox fan. I wouldn't have made that the question, though, because that would have been too easy. And if Cousin Vinny's here, I want him to know I love the Yankees. It's actually going to be a hard guess, so guess something random. It is not an easy guess. No, not the Browns. I can't give a clue because that'll make it too easy. But we should have at least 30 guesses because we have 30 concurrents. We have 35 concurrents. We should have more guesses. You're out. It is in one of One of the professional sports, though. It's not like a trick question and it's like a WNBA team. It's definitely a real life team that I'm not going to say negative things about on stream because I would probably get booted. Darb, we're guessing B. Jordan's least favorite professional sports team. One guess, 15 in credit. You have until I'm done opening the Topps Chrome. One guess. Sarah as a card wifey would be so much better than a real wifey. Raiders, no. I don't like the Raiders, but not my least favorite. There's actually only one. I grew up disliking one team, but there's actually only one team in all of sports that I'm actually like. I hope you don't even have a team next year. I'll tell you guys the story once it's over, and you should know this, Chase Pairing. I'm your card wifey. I'll tell you guys the story once the guessing is over, and you'll understand why. It's not super impossible. It's not like super random, like, I'm trying to think of a random team, like the Phillies, for example. The Dolphins, nope. Not a bad guess, though. I grew up in Miami as a Patriots fan, so it's probably a good guess. Nope. I'm curious to know why you guessed that, though. You know the Patriots are my favorite professional football team. That's a bad guess. I'm going to deduct 15 in credit from you. Bad guess. Ah. I don't like the Heat, though, but I guess that makes sense. I'm a Celtics fan. See? Playoff nails. Celtics and Bruins. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What makes you think that, Kush Dog? It's not the Bills. The team that I disliked growing up was the Jets, but I never hated them. I just thought they were annoying because every time the Patriots used to play them and I bet the over, it would be like over 46.5, and the Patriots would score 45 and the Jets would score 0. And it actually really bothered me that they weren't competitive. It's not the Broncos. It's not the Lakers, even though that's your second guess. Not the Red Wings. I actually, Ephro, I feel like would have the best information, because if we're friends on Facebook, I definitely have talked about it before. I do like hockey a lot. It may be a hockey team, no promises, but you guys have about 40 more packs. Nope. I don't even know what that is, Darbhead. But it's actually like a real professional sports team. It's not a trick question. It's not like the Supersonics that don't exist. It's a real sports team. And I have good reason. Part of the reason, the main reason, is that I'm an idiot, but I know who they are. I like them. The main reason is because I'm an idiot, but I don't like these people because I'm an idiot. It'll all make sense in 29 more packs. Not the Maple Leafs. Oh God, now I feel like I need to open faster. Josh Peters with his read. No. Nope. One guess per person, guys. The question is B. Jordan's least favorite professional sports team. There's one professional sports team in which B. Jordan actually can't stand their existence. No, Gem Mint. And we have 15 credit we're giving away, and we have the entire time until this break is fully opened, which we're on the last box. We had a lot of people guess so far. We've narrowed it down. They believe it is a hockey team. I didn't say it was a hockey team, but that's what they believe based on my context clues. Least, yes. That's funny. That's why you're guessing the teams you're guessing. Now that's why you were. Jen, man, I was like, he knows me better than that. He knows me probably better than 95% of the people guessing. All right, do we want to know the answer? We still have to sell the Phillies for 43. It is not the Colts. It is not the Flyers. I actually like the Flyers. They're my third favorite hockey team. All right. Are we ready? There is one team. All right. There is one team in all of professional sports that cost me $80,000. $80,000. I will hate them for the rest of my life, even though it's probably my own fault. All right, who is taking Matt? Matt Phyllis. Okay. I'm going to go check a couple payments. The correct answer. Anybody know it? They cost me 80 grand. Who am I looking for? In the spotlight. In the spotlight, let me know how you sent. Josh said he sent. Sorry, I got a little distracted. Josh said he sent. I have no idea. One. Can I have your initials in the spotlight just to confirm that's you? The answer is the Washington Capitals. The Washington Capitals. Vomit. All right. Let's refresh the screen. 8 games into the Knights' inaugural season, I bet them to win the Stanley Cup. 5 years ago. I bet them to win the Stanley Cup 80-1 for $1,000. They made it to the Stanley Cup even though they were not favored to. They had a good start of the season and I was like, hey, anything's possible. I had free play. So I bet my free play that I'd been saving up on that. I figured, hey, can't lose anything, right? So they make it, and they had never lost in the playoffs 2 straight games, and they were so good at home, and I said to myself, they got this. I'm not going to hedge because there's no reason to hedge. If they end up like going down or something, I'll hedge. So basically, they won the first game, and I could have got really, really good odds on the Capitals. But I'm stupid, and I didn't. Because I knew that the Knights were going to win the Cup in their very first year, their inaugural season as a team. And then, I don't know what happened, but they lost 4 straight games. And as they continued to lose, the odds got worse and worse and worse. So I kept saying, when they win the next game, I'm going to hedge. When they win the next game, I'm going to bet more. And they never won the next game. And so I was at Palazzo at Legacy Stadium, which is here in Las Vegas. And I laid on the floor crying in Game 5 for many, many, many hours. And I hate them more than anything in the world. More than anything in the world, I hate them. Okay, end of story, because I'm actually kind of upset now. So, that's my story. I didn't really lose anything, but I didn't win anything either, because Ovechkin sucks major donkey something. Okay, let's go check our payments. In the spotlight, AG, perfect, you're good. You are paid. Thank you again. And our last one is Josh and Matt. Josh and Matt. Alright, that was a really sad story. Listen, they beat a team that was so much better than them in the Western Conference Finals. And then the Capitals, I think they lost to, like, the Lightning. They weren't even that good. I was so excited when we were playing the Capitals. We had home ice advantage. And I just didn't want to throw away money because I didn't need to. They were going to win for sure, 100%. And obviously I'm wrong and dumb, and it is what it is. But I didn't want to waste money that I didn't need to waste because I thought that they were gonna win. Okay. Matt and Josh, let me know how you sent. All right, I found it. Matt is Venmo. You're good. And Josh, PayPal. Thank you. And Josh. Okay, everybody's good. We're good. That was a sad story. Guess the first numbered card for, I don't know, 15 in credit, 30 if you're in the break. First numbered card. There's way a lot of stacks here. Okay. Let me fix the angle on this real quick. Okay. That was a sad story, wasn't it? I don't know if you still want me to be your card wifey after that story. Ooh, the lighting in here, it's hard to see refractors. Is that a refractor? Rafael Devers refractor. Elliot Ramos. Chipper Jones, Pinto, Juan Soto, Bobby Witt, Nick Lodolo is our first auto for the Reds. Nick Lodolo. Sports card vault. It was funny. I don't remember exactly where they were at, like 10 games into the season, but I think they were like 8-1 or 8-2, 9-2. And I just wanted a reason to root for them because they were like our first sports team. And I was like, if I have money on it, I know I'll be a lot more invested over the course of the whole season. So I did that knowing that it would give me however many months of like pleasure, and then to get that to get that close, it's my own stupidity, but at the same time, if I had to do it all over again, I still honestly don't think I hedge, because I was that certain that it was like a fairy tale miracle bullshit craziness and that they were going to have this like Cinderella story. And I was wrong. Won't be the first time, won't be the last time. But I sure can use the money now. Nestor Cortez. Why are cards upside down? That's not normal in this product, I don't think. I guess we just skip it. Suzuki purple. Pina purple. Are we still guessing the first numbered card? I think I said that right. Wander. Mackenzie Gore. Guess the first numbered card for 15, 30 if you're in the break. Right, the only time where it would have made sense, in my opinion, to hedge Wilson Contreras would have been after game 1. Bobby Witt purple would have been after game 1 when the Knights won. I don't remember what the odds were, but the taking the Capitals would have been obviously plus money because they were down 1 game in the series. But in my head, I was like, there's no way they're going to lose 2 in a row. So if worse comes to worse and I don't bet it now, I'll just bet it when they're up 2-1 if they happen to lose 1 game. Or if they go up 2 games, I'll bet it because the odds will be even greater. Like, the only way I don't hedge anything is if they lose 2 straight, basically, which they did, and then turned out to be 4 straight. I actually wish this story wasn't true, but fuck the Capitals. Like, I actually hate them. Neither here nor there. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that, but I just did. So, C. Pairing probably doesn't want me to be his card wifey anymore. Yeah. Obviously, that would have been the time to do it, but again, my brain was so determined that, like, how does a team in their inaugural season that's supposed to be bad, and I guess, like Seattle's kind of, like, proving me wrong, but how does a team make it that far and not just, like, win it all just for, like a cool story? Like, I kind of thought it was rigged for them to win, and I wanted to be on the right side of that. Like, and what's even funnier is the Knights didn't have a chance. They played so bad that they looked awful. They weren't close in any of the games. Like, it literally, they got steamrolled. It was like they were like some type of varsity team. Jordan Alvarez refractor. Pina. Julio. Yeah, they started 8-1. I think that's when I bet it. Because they went from whatever, like 200 to 1 to like 80 to 1. And I was like, heck, I want to take it before it goes down even more. It's kind of like no risk. Bobby Witt. It was bad. It was very, very ugly. Last year was their first season. Okay, that makes sense. See, that proves my point. That it's like they were never supposed to make it that far, but because they did, I thought it's like this Cinderella story that we're going to talk about for many, many years to come. They basically have to win. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. They're the better team. They have home ice. They haven't lost 2 games. I don't know how long it had been since they lost 2 games in a row, but it was probably months. I suck. I suck. I suck. And then we got rid of Fleury, and we got rid of the coach, and I guess they're decent now, but refractor auto, Detroit, Joey Wentz. Detroit, Gilmore. Goldschmidt refractor. But you guys can understand the disdain at least, probably. Much, much, much disdain. It's funny, we actually went to a Knights game this year when they played the Capitals, and I've never, like, yeah, I've never wanted a team to lose so bad. Like, I think I was, like, more excited for them to lose than I was, like, the reverse when the Patriots, like, lost in the Super Bowls and stuff. Like, I was over it. Like, I wanted them to lose more badly than I wanted any of my teams to win ever. Which kind of makes me silly, seeing as it was a regular season game. Alright, here's our guess. Nobody guessed him. Tapia. Alright, we're going to roll it. Nobody guessed Tapia. I just realized there's a bunch of sticky stuff on the monitor. Jose Miranda. Yeah, I don't think Seattle's going to make it through this first round, but it's exciting they got to the playoffs. Acuna. Marte. I actually kind of was more embarrassed than anything after that series. I didn't, like, talk to my friends and stuff for, like, days because everybody just kept saying, you have to hedge, you have to hedge. And I was like, why throw away money when they're going to win? I was being stubborn. I think actually I disliked the team more because they made me, like, actually disappointed and mad at myself. And I'm never really disappointed and mad at myself. But I was wrong. I was wrong. Arenado, Julio purple. Not only was I wrong, I was really wrong. They got their asses handed to them. Cool story, right? Thank you guys for the fill. I guess I should have offered more money at the guess because that was a very difficult guess. Ohtani refractor. That's an all-star game refractor. Suzuki purple. I'm not opposed to hedging in general. Like, for example, yesterday I put in this, like, Sunday saver bet, Mackenzie Gore, to try and, like, get even on the week. And I parlayed, basically, the Celtics and the Bruins, and I parlayed the Kings plus 7.5 because I thought the line was silly. And I thought I won, and I was like, heck, why am I still down on the week? And then, this is the funniest thing ever, I go look at my pending bets, and I put the under, accidentally, I must have misclicked, I put the under in the Devils, is it Islanders? They're playing either the Islanders or the Rangers, I don't even know. I think it's the Rangers. Corey Seager, I put the under in that game, and it, like, accidentally, like, I must have clicked on it. So now I have under 5.5 in a game I actually know nothing about and have no interest in. And I'm not technically supposed to have it because I thought my bet ended yesterday. So like I would consider hedging just because I don't want all this money on a game that I have no opinion on and no care in the world about. But in that specific spot, the reason I didn't hedge was because I literally remember saying, why throw away $20 or $30 or $40,000 when I don't need to, when it's a for sure win? And I guess, again, I was young and dumb and really naive. But again, I didn't think there was any way that I wouldn't have a chance to hedge at a later point. I didn't think there was any way they were losing 2 straight. Never mind 3 straight or 4 straight. Kyle Bradish owes refractor rookie. That's my bad beat story. I'm done. We're done. Let's try and get this guess. We're going to do it for the next numbered card. Bobby Witt, Clayton Kershaw, Hunter Green. Yes, the for sure win. I never was more confident about any bet, any sport, anything in my entire life. Like, obviously, when a team's favored by, like, 20 or something, sure, like, money line there. But there had never been a point. I've been betting on sports since I was 5 years old. There was never a point in my life that I can remember. And, again, they weren't even my team. It's not like, oh, I'm saying, like, oh, the Patriots are going to win because they're my team. Like, I was, like, ready to go out after they won and, like, get a tattoo, and I was never more confident on any bet I'd ever made in my entire life. Like, I was so confident that I felt like I was dealt, like, blackjack. And that the dealer had, like, an ace up and I could only push, but I couldn't lose. That's how confident I was. Now I know what jersey to wear around. What do you mean? Juan Soto, Kirby. I'm not really good at reading context clues for typos. Like, my brain is too literal. Like, I don't know if anybody else actually paid attention or remembers, but is there anyone that actually thought the Knights were losing that series? It's hard to say now because 40K or 20K is 40K or 20K or 30K or whatever the number is. But yes, I think because of how confident I was, I would have been like, see, I told you. Why did we do that? It was also like, it was a free bet, so it wasn't even like I needed to hedge my existing bet, my original bet, because I couldn't lose anything. So I think that might have had something to do with it. But yeah, it wouldn't have been anywhere near as exciting if I, like, hedged and then it was like, oh, well, I don't really care who wins because I'm going to win such and such regardless. And I never really talk about sports betting numbers because I don't really understand the point. But, again, it didn't cost me anything. It just was unfortunate. Destiny for nobody. I hate him. They didn't even deserve to make it that far. But again, I might be biased. I didn't think they were winning the cup. I didn't think they were that good. There was a lot of things that I clearly wasn't thinking. I want to blame being young and naive, but I was in my 30s, so I couldn't have been that young. I feel like everybody did. Everybody that wasn't a Capitals fan wanted to see Vegas win. Garrett Cole. God, I hate the Capitals. Dillman. I think he would know the answer if we asked him. I'm curious to know. We're going to ask him if he ever responds to me. Torque. Buxton. Destiny. I don't like that word at all. Honestly, I think the most heartbreaking thing was that in games 2, 3, 4, and 5, I don't even know that they ever had the lead. They just looked so bad. I remember Ryan Reeves playing awful. Ohtani refractor all-star. They fell apart. I don't even know why. They were so composed and had it all together all season. There might have been a stat, and I don't know for sure, but they didn't lose 2 games at home in a row, like all season.
I just noticed your text about the food thing.
I think I'm good.
Okay.
Juan. Is Dillman back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dansby Swanson. I have a question for him when he's around.
Okay.
Bryson Stott. Brandon Marsh. I'm not understand how that happens, but this card looks like it got ran over. Mackenzie Gore got ran over by a reindeer. You may say there's no such thing as Santa. Torque purple. What happened to Mackenzie Gore? Oh, the card got ran over? That's funny. There's a few of them like that, but all good. Poor Mackenzie Gore. Henny, I enjoy you. You're entertaining. Gonsolin. Stott. Adam Frazier. Severino. MJ Melendez. Lodolo. Double Lodolo. Contreras. I wonder if my life would have been any different, or how different it would have been, if at all. I would have thought I was a genius, but I'd probably have an even bigger gambling problem than I already do. Ian Hat.
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
I didn't say anything.
I just said my name.
I said Ian Hat.
Oh.
Alejandro Kirk.
Did you get to talk to Derek?
No, he hasn't come by here yet.
Oh, shit.
If you can send him by when he's not busy. No rush.
I think he literally just walked out.
Okay. Bobby Witt, purple. Alright, if you haven't already, guess our first, well, not our first, but guess our next numbered card. Guess our next numbered card. There has to be numbered cards in here somewhere. Hopefully a 101. Suzuki. It's funny, I haven't really told that story to many people. So I feel like if you asked, like, all of the people that are close to me in my life, I feel like only, like, maybe half of them would even be able to guess the Capitals as, like, cause it's just a sports bet. I feel like most people would be over it 5 years later.
For my own personal experience, Marcus literally
I don't know that I'll ever get over it.
Why are you looking at your phone? Look at phone. I'm working.
Cork. Pedersen. Gore. It's just, honestly, you want to know what the hard part is, J-Bach? Being that close to it. Because obviously I wouldn't have felt anything if they didn't even make the playoffs. Or, like, there were obviously conversations I had when the playoffs started. Do I want to hedge? Do I want to hedge? And part of the reason hedging in the Stanley Cup was hard was, I don't know exactly how many rounds there are before the final round, but I had talked with one of my closest friends that does a lot of betting every round about if I wanted to or not. And every round I decided I didn't want to. So that's why my brain was in the, oh, they're going to win this Cinderella story thing, because there were a lot of rounds in which they probably shouldn't have won, or they weren't necessarily like the better team. They obviously didn't have the experience and the skill set of like playing together for more than a season. Pina. So I think for me it was just getting that close, because obviously if I lost at any other point, then it wouldn't have been anywhere near as heartbreaking. Because I wasn't as confident in the first couple rounds. I was just like, oh, if they win, cool, and if they don't, like, there's too much that can go wrong to hedge. There's too many different bets, because I didn't want to obviously hedge 4 or 5 times. But once they beat off the good teams in the West and they made it, I was like, yeah, they got this. We're good. They're my new team. We're cashing this all the way to the bank. Hey, guess what, guys? We have a red. It is! It's a red. I don't know where it went, but... Was that a red? We got very distracted. It's a pitcher. It's an auto. It's Nestor Cortez. That's almost the bounty. To 5 for Gem Mint. Hey, wait, Gem Mint said this is his friend. Holy shit. Hold on, we have to scroll up. Oh my god, Gem Mint, what did you say? Gem Mint said something. Oh, okay. He's friends with a different pitcher for the Yankees. But close enough. 3 of 5, I believe. Dillman. O'Neal Cruz. Trout. Torque. No way. I got so excited for you. I just was like, oh, I'm friends or neighbors or whatever with the pitcher for the Yankees. I was like, oh, that's him. But congrats, nice hit. Wander. Altuve. So I'm just ready for Ovechkin to retire, to be honest. It's about that time. Tim Anderson. Now the baseball channel thinks B. Jordan's dumb. But they're not wrong. P. Jordan makes dumb decisions. B. Jordan makes dumb decisions. That's funny. But Ifra says I didn't make a bad decision. And Ifra is smarter than me, so we're going to go with what he said. I will tell you this, at the time, I hated Las Vegas, and I thought I would never come back here. And here we are. It feels like lifetimes ago somehow. Pina. Juan Soto, Lucius Fox. Xander Bogaerts. Byron Buxton. Spencer. That's cool. I think I'd be really distracted if I was installing or building or whatever you want to call it, making a pool outside of like anybody cool's house. I'm easily distracted as it is. Gibson. O'Neal Cruz. Cabrera, Thomas, Machado, Nick Allen. I'm just going to drop again the breaks that are on the screen. That way if anybody wants to take them, you can. There's the breaks on the screen. And we're doing a giveaway. A hockey giveaway, which is how this whole hockey conversation came up. Check that out. All right. Good luck. You heard the Vegas buzzing from here. MJ Melendez for the Royals. Kansas City pairing to 99. Trout and Wander purple. We be buzzing. I did a giveaway on Instagram, Matt, if you want to go partake in it. I don't know how many more options there are to guess, but you can find one. Nestor Cortez was the red for the Yankees. Three of 5. No, you can't guess on the screen. You have to guess in the chat for transparency reasons. You want to know who's going to have 0 shots on goal in these playoffs? Ovechkin. I think that's part of the reason also I only like the Knights and don't like, because I'm like obsessed and like in love with the Bruins, but I have been like since I was a kid. But I think I would like the Knights a lot more if it wasn't for the ending to that story. All right, here's our guess. The one time we're going to roll it. Did anyone guess Lucius Fox? That would be my guess because I'm lazy. So typing out Fox would be really easy. If anyone guessed Fox, let me know. I don't know what we're talking about. Oh, you guessed on the thread. Jose Miranda, MJ Melendez, O'Neal Cruz. No, but it is yours. To 250, 202 at 250. Lucius Fox. Foxy lady. But if you did guess him, you would have got double because you're in the break. That would have been cool. In the weirdest way, I don't think I can see the refractors in this lighting. I know that the All-Star Game ones are refractors, but I feel like the rest of them are very hard to see. Stephen Kwan. But we'll roll it. That way you guys can still try and win again. We will roll it. Aaron Judge refractor. Did anyone guess Javier Baez for the Tigres? Gimlor. Pena. All right, I have another EFRO question. Is guessing the total number of shots on goal easier or harder? I'm assuming it's harder than guessing the final total score of an NFL game. I'm assuming it's harder because it doesn't go in 3 and 7 point increments. It's just all random. Schwarber. Interessante. Hey, Bruce. Hello. I don't think Erica would know the answer.
To what?
I don't even think Dillman would know the answer, but I'm
what?
waiting for Dillman to find out
To what?
who my least favorite professional sports team is in all of the land.
I don't think I know, but I think once you say, I'll be like, oh yeah, you've said that before. Ooh, yeah, woke up this morning to find out there's a B. Jordan giveaway going on.
Trey
What's the
Turner.
occasion?
I
Wasn't a small guy.
I didn't have anything to do about an hour and a half ago, so I gave myself something to do because I'm very motivated to be productive with you.
But on the topic of that motivation, do you think you can take a lunch break after this?
Yeah, I have to update my screen and stuff, and then I'll have them go through the store.
Just for like
I'll
5
really
minutes.
really quickly.
You got coffee? What the heck?
I was literally like falling asleep. I've never slept on the job in like 20 years, and I was literally like.
It was weird. Like even the fact that you texted me like asking about food, I knew was you like needed some energy, something, because you normally never do.
How many sips of this coffee did I take?
No,
4?
but I usually have to beg you to eat something. I'll set this down. I'll be right back.
Bryce Elder, Refractor Auto. Steph Hare. Yeah, I was thinking it would be easier too because you're never going to have a game where someone has 0, for example. You're never going to have a game where the total is like 14 shots on goal, and you're never going to have a game unless it goes to multiple overtimes where it's like 100. So in my opinion, yes, I agree that it would be easier because it's always going to be the same, we'll call it 30 numbers. But that's why I was asking like other people's opinions. I'm fully prepared to give the box away if someone gets it right. I just didn't want to make it so easy that other people couldn't have a fair chance to guess. If that makes sense.
It's just like pitch black in here.
It's the new lighting.
Why can't we?
And look, we have a new camera fanciness.
But why can't we have
Hey there.
lights?
Whoa. Which one do we like better?
That looks better. A million times. It's an exact like. It's not even close.
I don't have an opinion. I don't. It is really bright now, but obviously it's because I've been sitting in the dark for 4 hours.
Right.
Colombian marching powder. Hey, Macarena. Hi.
I mean, obviously, we still have these lights that are great in like so we don't have the glare like we did, but brighter is better.
Listen, you know me. We had this conversation last night. I don't have very many opinions on anything, and when I do have an opinion, it's because I actually feel strongly about something. Guess what?
What?
I have a card husband.
A card husband?
Yeah, someone in chat today, someone who is now my card husband,
Asked you to marry him?
he asked me if I would be his card wifey.
Aww.
And I said, yes, that's fine, but I want to know what it consists of. Like,
Fair,
what being
yes.
your card wifey consists of before I
commit
commit
a
to
lifelong.
Right. And I said, do you have a real wifey already? Because I don't want any angry bitches in my DMs. And he said no. And then I said, okay. And his response, it consists of he has no clue. Great. He just wants me to be his card wifey.
Awesome.
So now I'm a card wifey.
I love it.
Bryce Harper, Refractor. Brighter is better. I do know that at 4 o'clock the lights will go back off.
I know.
Dirty Wander. But in the meanwhile, lights on, lights off, doesn't really bother me. I will tell you this, with lights off, I couldn't see which cards were refractors and which ones
And
weren't.
I mean, I just
But maybe I'm just blind.
no, you're not.
Alright, last stack. Where'd everybody go? Why aren't we chatting?
You are not blind.
Machado.
The curry's gonna be so good.
Yeah, I was looking at the menu online and I was like, I don't know why, like toppings I like looking at and
I know,
don't know
I
what
know.
I want. So I'm like, oh, this sounds good,
No,
and
it's a
I don't
great
have to make
choice.
any
It's a
decisions.
great choice. Like I've thought about getting it by myself a million times,
I've never had it before.
But I like
so
when I
I'll
get
let you
way too
know.
much.
I'll let you know what I think about it.
Well, obviously I'm gonna try it. Yeah, yes, alright. I have a few things to edit today.
Alright. We're almost done. Darb, are you ever actually live? Did you turn the camera on there?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, all of a sudden there's this really big light in the thing that I haven't noticed all day. But, okay. Miguel Cabrera. Like, I think I'm like above average intelligence. I actually think I'm smart. But sometimes, and it's probably more my ADD than anything, sometimes I'm like, I space out like real. Like, has that been on the whole time?
Oh, I have a card to post.
Ah.
Huge hit.
If the last numbered hit is Trout, you get money, Darb. You get money. Bryce Lewis. Julio Purple. McCallahan, Duran. We pulled a red auto in this break, which is like the closest you can get to the bounty without actually hitting it.
Oh, wow.
I would just love to open this all day so I could eventually hit the bounty, hopefully. Muziati. Are these ever numbered, though, to be honest? I don't know the answer to that. I don't think I've seen any, to be honest. Pina Purple. Torquay, Palacios, and Wander to end the break. I don't think I've seen any numbered, no. The refractors that aren't the All-Star cards are numbered, which is odd. But all of the All-Star cards, they're all refractors, and none of them are numbered. I didn't actually, like, know that or think about it when I told you I would pay you if you hit it. But it makes sense. Alright, here's our recap. Nestor Cortez, 3 of 5, Yankees.
Oh. Let me see.
Alright. That was 2022 Top Strom Update Series, 12 box, full case, PYT 77 with a bounty. Thank you for joining.